Speaking of the events of celebrating and honoring nurses, this, of course, as you've just heard, is International Nurses Day. Gauteng Health MEC Dr. Bandile Masuku will join nurses in Zone 17 clinic in Sebokeng. Now, the MEC will address a whole range of issues, including those pertaining to staff morale. Our reporter, as you heard, Sipha, Kema, is on the story for us throughout the day. She joins us now live, but she's just outside Charlotte Maxeke Hospital as a start in Johannesburg. Sipha, I guess, like I said, there isn't perhaps a time in modern history, really, where nurses had played an even more important role than they ever have in society. Give us an idea of how particularly the Gauteng government is, planning to honor this important role.
Well, that is true, Ayanda. As you said, that in modern history, this is one of the toughest times to actually be a nurse, not only a nurse, but a medical staff as well. It's only fitting that I'll be outside one of the busiest hospitals in Gauteng, which is Charlotte Maxeke, which has nurses that are working around the clock to ensure that they tend to most Gauteng residents who are admitted here. But of course, we know that right now the main challenge and focus is with the COVID-19. Now, as you mentioned, that MEC Dr. Bandile Masuku will be out at Sebokeng clinic to just look at a number of things, especially the challenges that are faced by the nurses working at that particular clinic. But what we've seen is that they've gone around different parts of the province trying to boost staff morale, trying to talk to nurses to show them that they matter, especially most in particular at this time, as they are the backbone of course, the medical sector. Also, just last week we were celebrating International Midwives Day. It goes to show that these are the key people that are needed in our society, more especially right now. So, Ayanda, we will be bringing you updates from Sebokeng to see the kind of course, working conditions those nurses are working under, as we know that the main challenges facing nurses in South Africa is resources, most especially nurses working in rural communities who have to make do with less. And of course, some right now are facing an issue of having a shortage of personal protective equipment, which poses a risk on their life. So being on the front line, also taking a risk in ensuring that other people are safe, but not only about the individual, but their families too, Ayanda. So we'll be looking at that today when we go around Sebokeng clinic with the MEC of Health, Dr. Bandile Masuku, later in the day.
All right, let's leave it there, at least for now. Thanks for getting us into the picture. That's our reporter, Sipha Kema, live to us there from the Charlotte Maxeke Academic Hospital in Johannesburg.